All right, guys, I hope you guys can hear me. I think we had some technical difficulties. The price did dip into profit and activated our sell stops right before we went um, into, I don't know what happened here, just technical difficulties, but 680 was our price, 480 was our entry here, and sorry for the slight technical difficulties. The price dipped right into the range and into profit. Let's close these. So we can anticipate that the price comes back down. It's right around entry right now. And if it does push down, we could see, I would activate a second TP, let runners run, close half at our intended target. You can see a lot of wicking, from the 1 hour time frame here. It continues to push. All right, can we get a push down now for GJ? Yeah, sorry for all those joining. We had some technical difficulties with the Wi-Fi. Hope everything is good now. So we did have these sell stops. I did have this writing prior to the disconnection. So these sell stops currently are active, right? Because as price dipped down. Again, this was provided before the disconnection. So price is again, coming back up, but we're right around the entry zone for our second entry of the evening or afternoon or morning, depending on where you guys are. But you can see here on the 1 hour time frame that it's simply, a wick, right? It tapped the 2 hour EMA here and could continue down. Let's see if we get that push. Again, if it does continue down, I will be looking for price to reach to the bottom end of the range with, closing 50% at the TP and letting runners run down here. So this could be a 2 TP setup here. We're about 2 minutes shy of the 30-minute candle closure. Could we get this full push down in the next couple minutes? Let's see here. Just 1 minute shy of the new candle opening. we need a little of a push down here for us, to be more confident in this setup right now. The price does look like it has a, bullish momentum, especially because of the 4-hour EMA above. But we do have, some strong EMAs below the price. And all the meanwhile respecting this range if it falls right back in to this range. But it seems to me that the 30-minute will close above, our expected range here. But can we get a push down as well? All right, here the new candle comes and it's pushing down. Look at the 30-minute candle here. Again, we need a slight bearish momentum push here for price to fall back in before the hour closes. And then maybe, then it can satisfy the full end of the range here. So that's a strong possibility, but we need, a bearish push here. Okay, it's reversing now. Again, could continue the bullish momentum upward, but also can close out here below the range as well, right? So there's two biases here that both have a chance. But just trying to track price here to see. Okay, it's pushing again towards the upside. Look at the 30-minute candle here. So USD CAD definitely pushed up as well. It has a 30-minute EMA above here and the 1 hour. So here it will be critical for GJ to give us a bearish push here. Otherwise, yeah, you can definitely see price, riding up. There is the 1 hour EMA down here. Could we get a tap of that again? Or has it just, bypassed that, right? So that's how we got stopped out the first time around. Could it continue down? All week we've had GJ respect the range. Now Friday come to be, and we lose one setup right off the bat. The second one is still in motion in drawdown. But again, one bearish push can change all. Still about 4 pips in drawdown. Yeah, can we get one bearish candle here? So again, this array right here is for the 2-hour EMA. We got the 1-hour EMA. Price is stuck in between. Looking for price to come back into this range where we see the 1-hour the last 3 1-hour candles wicking into this range, and would have potentially set up a 1 to 2 here. Yeah, a nearly 1 to 2 range here. So I would close out 50% at TP1 and then let the runners run to TP2, or where the 50-minute EMA is, right above the bottom end of the range. So a good second target there. All right, let's see if we get that bearish push. We got still a good amount of time before the next 50-minute candle, especially battling in smaller time frame ranges. So a lot could happen. A lot could go against us as well, right? So we've had a pretty good streak of wins all week. In fact, all of September. We're in. I should put up a September record as well, or a month record as well. That's the overall stream record. But for September right now, we're with 9 wins, 0 break-evens, and 2 losses. But I'll make room for that as well, so people are aware, which record is for what. Well, let's see. Can we get one push? Again, GJ's been nearly stuck at our entry point, even for our initial setup. That was a loss. We got stopped out. It's been stuck around the the entry point of the range. All right, let's see if we get one strong push here. Can definitely come back down. All right, here we go. So big question for Friday here. Can we recover our loss and come back to get 2 TPs, right? We did do that on, I believe, on Tuesday. But again, if GJ does not come back down here, it's going to continue its momentum upwards. And, definitely it can get to the 4-hour EMA as well. Let's see here. Can I go one last push downwards, or it continues up? So it's approaching the 2-hour EMA again. In fact, it's there now. Okay, so just crossing the 2-hour EMA. Will it continue the momentum upwards? Strong bullish momentum here. Okay, it's continuing the ride. Okay, here it comes. So this will be another stop out. Nearly. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to enter buys here. This is going to be instant execution, and that will be the last setup. So if this goes for a stop out, buys above this level, and that will be the last setup for the week and for the current session. So buys at 183.720. All right, so it did stop us out, and I'm looking at this region. And again, this will fall in line with the larger range that we have here. Right? So the two losses. And now we're going to go for the buy stops here. So this is going to go towards the 4-hour EMA. It's going to be right here. Let's remove this. So this is going to be, again, it's going to be a quick 1 TP, 15 pips. And 15 pips. This is the last setup for the day now. About 7 pips away. So we had 2 losses with GJ now. And this will be our last setup to complete the 4-hour tap here, which I believe GJ is going towards. And I'm going to close 50% at TP1, put stops at break even, and let the runners run. Because now it's pushing towards a larger range. So 50% at TP1. Stops at 183.570. Target at 183.870 with 50% at TP1. Right closure. I'm going to let the runners run, because I will show you guys that the larger range is being respected, right? So the small range did not get respected, so now it's coming up to respect the larger range, which we've been tracking, over the past several days. Right, so easily it can come up. The 2-hour EMA is not a stronghold here, as we've seen it broke through this range, and now it's falling to the top end of the range. So I'm going to let runners run once it crosses our TP1. So a lot of action happening during London opening. Now it's still in the first hour into London opening. $7.20. Again, this will be instant execution, as if it does cross this zone, it's going to continue its way up, right? We're inside a larger range that we're trading here. All right, here it comes. All right, guys. So again, these are going to be market execution. The current candle has no wick, so I won't be looking for instant execution right now. So I'm going to pass on the price reaching here unless it comes down and fills this wick. Right. This is also the 50-minute candle, so it'll certainly come down. So I'm just gonna be patient here. Yeah, this is not a buy stop, right? As I mentioned earlier. So let the price ride down. If it does range in this zone, it's fine. We'll just wait. Yeah. Yeah, let the candle fill up here to create a wick. Even if it comes back down here, it's perfectly fine. Now if GJ pushes all the way back into this range, then yeah, that was just, a disaster then. Just because we attempted to, battle within this range twice and we lost out twice. Okay, so you can see now I created a wick, so now I'll be ready to market execute. Let's see if it continues the ride up. Yeah, if it does indeed go back into this range, yeah, that wouldn't be nice. But however, you could see that the 1 hour EMA tap here was pretty sharp, right? And it just took off from there. This is right at London opening. So this takeoff now, and it, speedboated past the 2 hour EMA as well, potentially. The 4 hour doesn't look too far away, right? So it can certainly come up. I wouldn't doubt that it even comes back and fills up. It even comes back all the way here and fills up this non-wick candle, which is on the daily, right? If you look at the daily, it's a non-wick fill right here. So it can come back and fill up that. So I'm going to hold on to the runners once we secure profit at TP1. But let's see what's going on with GJ right now. So this potentially could be a big setup for here for our runners to run. Let me just identify or calculate how many pips that would be after TP1. That would be about 30 plus pips. So that's a 3 TP target here. If indeed price reaches there. In which, if it does indeed reach here by the somewhere during the London session, I mean, it definitely will bring us back into profit because, 2 stops we had for 1-to-1, and then now we can get a 3 TP target. Let's see. Let's see here. So you can see now, is it falling back into this range? Which we had drawn out. There's about 10 minutes left till the hour closure. let me look at it from this standpoint right here. Yeah, can it come back into this range? Or will it continue its bullish momentum here? Let's see here. So the 2-hour EMA is right there. So I'll just set this up right here for now. Put this up right here. TV1. Let's mark that here. Let's go 15. TV1. TV2. TV3. Right there. Oopsies. Remove this. All right, here we go. Okay, so the next candle is coming up now, the next 15-minute candle. Or sorry, 5-minute candle. TP2. TP3. All right, very close here. You can see the hour is still closing above, right? So this range again is long gone, at least for the time being. The 2-hour can be rejected, but the push is just too strong. So let's see. Again, this will be a market execution order. This is not going to be a buy stop. So I do have my finger on the trigger. So instead of GJ following the smaller ranges, it's respecting the larger range. Again, normally I won't trade the larger range on the stream, but because the price is moving pretty fast, I do have a feeling that it can complete. If not within the stream, but outside the stream, but at least to TP1, it may push to, right? Because that's where our 4-hour EMA lies. And here price comes. All right, very close to execute this setup. And still 2 pips away. We do have the 1 hour candle close coming up. And I am going to just 1 pip shy now. No, not ready yet. Let's see. Can we get one more push? Again, this is not a buy stop order. So they get to our zone, but again, not certain to enter yet. Can we get one more push? Let's start from here. Let's see. And we can have the next 1 hour candle just continuing the bullish run. All right, so there's about 1.5 minutes left before the 1 hour closes, but can we get a push here? It's a slight push. All right, I'm in the setup, guys. So I just entered. So I'm anticipating the next hour opens and it continues the bullish run. So 15 pip stop loss here. Let's see here, the 1 hour is about to close. Can we continue getting that bullish run? And price is settling, but again, it closed up above. You can definitely go for a bullish run here. Again, I'll close at 50% at TP1. right around break even right now. So if we get about 7 or 8 pip push up here, I'll put stops at break even, just because the certainty still remains a little low here in regards to, if GJ will continue the momentum up, even though the 4-hour candle closure is a little far off, right? But not too far off. I mean, still 1 more hour to go, and we could see a new 4-hour candle opening, or we will see, sorry. We need a little bit of a push here now on GJ, right? So the bullish momentum is continuing, but it's just not attracting enough force right now. But a very reasonable target here. Let's look on the higher time frames here. You can see on the 4-hour, it's very approachable here, right? Very doable in the next few minutes or so. Let's see. It's giving us the bearish momentum, or bullish momentum, sorry. Against 15 pip TP, TP1, with the 15 pip TP stop loss, sorry. So right around the halfway mark now. And I do want to adjust my stops just because GJ doesn't look certain to push up here, right? Or we're not getting that candle to get all the way up there. So need that big candle push to get it out there. We also don't want to be closed out on this setup, as it does look convincing. Okay, we'll have to wait and see here. Okay, we got 1 minute left in the next for the next 5-minute candle. Again, a very reasonable target. I'm just waiting for the price to at least get above here so I can adjust the stops. Right here, we're getting that push. So 4-hour EMA lies right here, right above our TP1. We'll be closing out 50% at TP1, which is at 183.870. And the new 5-minute candle is right there. Again, open up with no wick. Can certainly push up. Let's look at the 1 hour here. 30-minute. Again, did open up with no wick. Can certainly continue the movement up. But will it push down first? As it is doing. Nearly at break even. Again, that's why I didn't want to set, price to break even. Just because the next candle can push down and then continue its way up. Right, so what is that now? 7 pips down. Can it continue its way up? Again, a challenging battle with GJ today. But an achievable target here to complete the large end of the range, including the 4-hour EMA tap here at TP1. Again, I would love to put sorry, excuse me. I would love to put my stops at break even, but I need certainty from this candle and the next candle that we won't get stopped out, right, in a clean move up. Right, we could definitely get some of those candles where it may wick down, 8 to 10 pips plus, and then continue up, but we don't want to be stopped out in that cause. As you can see, if we did put it at break even, we would have been stopped out. And even though the move might, be a continuation upwards, right? Meaning it would have been a good entry, but it just wouldn't have been good trade management, or played it too safe where we get stopped out. Again, the current candle has no wick. Can certainly come back around. It's 2 minutes left before the 5-minute candle closes. Again, it's now showing signs of slowing down. That's right around break even. And back into profit. Can certainly reach the 4-hour EMA before this current 4-hour candle closes, which we are in the last hour of the current 4-hour candle. Can certainly reach right here, and that's our TP1 target. Our next 5-minute candle did have a wick at the bottom. Let's see if it continues this push up. I mean, if it can definitely cross and fill up this non-wick candle, it can definitely reach TP1, and then we'll be risk-free at that point. Again, just need a slight push from GJ here to reach our TP1 target. Again, we have lost 2 for the day. At TP1, it would, break us just to a 1 loss. So if we were up, down 2%, if it does reach TP1, we'll be down 1% for the day. And then let the runners run to TP2 and TP3, which would bring us into profit for the day. So let's see. Can our patience and discipline and, our psychology get us there? Let's see. Okay, we got a 50-minute candle opening coming up. Again, price can definitely come and fill up this non-wick candle. We just need momentum upwards now after that. Let's see. A couple of minutes before the current candle closes. All right, here comes the new 5-minute candle and the 50-minute candle. Can we get a continuation up? And price fills up this non-wick candle here. And then one more push to get to the 4-hour EMA. Again, consolidating in this small zone here. See how many pips this is. Like 7, 8, 9 pips. Again, still has not filled up this non-wick candle here. Looking for price to fill this up and then continue the move up towards the 4-hour EMA, which is waiting above, right? And we are in, the last hour of the current 4-hour candle. Use the CAD here. We'll tap the 50-minute EMA soon. And we're looking to see if GJ either taps the 2-hour EMA down here or the 4-hour EMA up above. We had a bullish run from GJ, and that's why these buys were set, to continue that bullish movement up with a strong 4-hour EMA up above. Waiting at our first take profit. So let's see if we can rebound well from our earlier stop outs on GJ. This would be a good rebound. Again, GJ is barely in profit right now, battling our entry once again. And again, we have seen this, in other streams as well, where it'll circle the entry side and then, near the closure, the larger time frame closure, such as, let's say, the 1 hour or 4 hour here in this case, it continues to push up at that point. Right? So if we see GJ battling, near their entry or the bottom end of the range, we're going to have to see if we get that move by the end of or near the end of the hour. But again, that's only if the trade still lasts up until then. This is the current 15-minute outlook here. Again, GJ still has this non-wick candle here that I can't anticipate, it filling up here. And once it does come here, we can see, GJ may push up to tap the 4-hour EMA. All right, so there is that certainty and that confluence attached above the price in a long setup for us right now. All right, here's the next 5-minute candle. No wick on the current candle. Can do a flip here and then maybe come back up. Okay, we are looking at the candle coming up On the 5 minute, there's no wick on the current candle, and it could certainly come and fill up this non-wick candle, but would it drop back down? So we're going to have to see if price does come up here indeed. Will it come back? So we may have to close out here. If price, when it comes up here, let's say, to fill up this non-wick candle, we're going to have to see how the momentum, does it push above or does it continue back down? Unless it continues back down as it is right now for the current candle. About 8 minutes left till the next 50-minute candle. Can we see something here? Let's see. All right, so the current candle now does have a wick. Now can it continue its move up and push all the way above now? Let's see. All right, so can it work in our favor now? And continue the movement up. This is how the 50-minute time frame looks like. And you can see the bearish run on GJ here. Settled for a bit. Did not respect this range. We got stopped out here. And for a second time, GJ did not respect the range. And now we are in this current setup with the instant execution. And this could be a potential 3 TP setup here, which we're looking to at least hit TP1 because of the 4-hour EMA here, which it can tap at the top of the EMA. Sorry, at the top of the TP1 here, target. So very probable here. We just need one good bullish candle on either the 5-minute or 15-minute, and it could satisfy at least the TP1 target here. And non-wick candle is still there on the 5-minute candle here, the bearish candle. We got 1 minute left until another 5-minute candle. As we may not see the bullish run on the current candle. Wait, it was at 720. Sorry, I think it got shifted. Yeah, 720 is where the entry point is. All right, here comes the next 5-minute candle. Again, there is a 2-hour EMA below. And then 4-hour EMA above. Will it reach the 4-hour EMA or will it reach the 2-hour EMA, right? And that's at both ends of our current setup. Again, one bullish candle here can give us that run to at least our TP1. This is a 30-minute candle. We got 5 minutes left till that closure. Okay, USD CAD is coming up here. And price is battling right at entry again. Slightly into profit. Let me see USD CAD. All right. 4 minutes left till the 15 and 30-minute candle closure. Again, waiting for price to fill up this non-wick candle and continue the push up. It's a good possibility, but we have to be alert here. All right, here's the new candle opening. We're getting that big push now. Let's see, can it not only fill up the non-wick candle, but can it continue that push? All right, so this is what I was looking for. Again, I did mention sometimes it may, kind of come at the end or near the end of the higher time frame candle closure. So let's see, can we still get that push towards the 4-hour EMA? So we did range in this zone here. CSD CAD. Okay. Again, this is our last setup for the day. And our third one. It's a rare 3 setups in one session. But that may happen from time to time. Again, we've seen a potential setup and we ended up taking. Okay, now we got that push. It did fill up this non-wick candle, and now we could see price, kind of go straight to TP1 here. We could see that big push now, right? Very, very likely that it will tap the 4-hour EMA, which is right at TP1. So you could see here, could definitely come up here. What was it at? Maybe about 4.5 pips away. Again, we are in the current 4-hour candle closure. So it's like less than half an hour left into the current 4-hour closing. So that's why I definitely can see that it can push up here and go above and beyond our TP1 target. But it is ranging in the zone. I don't want that to hurt our chances here to secure at least TP1. Let's see the 5-minute here. So it did fill up this non-wick candle. It was about 4.5 pips away. Are we gonna have to wait for another 5-minute candle to open to finish the job, or it goes south from here? But again, not a hard target to reach. This is a very, high likelihood of this completing. And the only other thing that would be on my mind is that if it doesn't complete this current 4-hour candle, will it wait until the next 4-hour candle to go through? Right? And that's what I hope not. Really pushing down here. All right, can we get one more surge here to the upside? So all the 5-minute candles are wicking here to the downside, or towards the direction of the downside here. But we'll have one more 5-minute candle opening here to see the outcome. All right, here it is. So again, all the 50-minute candles here are wicking here, to push the price back down. But a strong confluence is the 4-hour EMA up above. Now, will price wait until the next 4-hour candle opening? Or will it just complete now? That's the question. You can see price revolved around our entry zone here, and then gave us that big push here on the last candle, but it's not holding. I mean, the 15-minute candle right now still has 9 minutes to go, but it'll be a drastic bullish run here to close off the 50 minutes, the current 50-minute candle. I'm not even sure. Yeah, no, the last 5-minute candle did have a wick. On the 1 hour, you can see that it can continue its bullish run, as well as the 2 hour, and then of course the 4 hour is the one in question where there's an EMA up above, which you can certainly chase within the current 4 hour candle. Alrighty, so we got 1 minute left till the next 5-minute candle opening, where we're getting that bullish run. Can it reach our intended target, at least TP1? Just need a little bit more of a push. We're about, what, 7 pips away now. We were about 4.5 pips away. It's a small target, so and it's an achievable target. So I will like to close out, 50% at TP1, not a few pips shy. All right, here comes the next candle. Again, you can see that it is in this small range right here. But could push up on this current candle to close out the 15 minutes. Let's look at the 15-minute candle here. Yep. Certainly can give it a push here. Again, GJ is pretty much in this 7-8 pip range right here. Has it fallen out of the range yet, or will it go right back in and tap the bottom end of that small range? That would be a non-tradable range. Again, for me personally, I have a feeling that it has broken out are broken out, and it can reach our intended target, either this current 50-minute candle or the next one. But if we do get that bullish push here, we can definitely achieve it in the next 2 to 3 minutes. And we could get that move here. Again, as soon as it does reach TP1, and if it does, I'm adjusting my stops to break even, so the trade will run risk free. Let's look at the 50-minute candle here. It definitely can reach the 4-hour EMA, which is about 4 pips away now. 4 to 5 pips away. And we got 3 minutes left to the hour. Sorry, not the hour, but the 50-minute candle closure. Just needs a small push here. Again, this trade had limited drawdown here, so very clean setup. And it was a instant execution rather than a sell stop or buy stop, which normally we do set up about 70 to 80% of the time. All right, so just about 3 pips shy now. Yep, less than that. All right, so I'm adjusting my stops to break even, guys, as it's, very near to our TP and to our 4-hour EMA. So stops to break even, and it did tap our TP1. So now closed 50%, 50% at TP1, and I'm letting the runners run. So either the trade comes back and taps break even, or it continues the bullish run to our intended TP2 and TP3 targets, right? If price does reach TP2, I'm going to adjust my stops to TP1, right? But you can see that it came and cleanly tapped our TP1, stops at break even. And we're entering our last 15 minutes. Here comes a 15-minute, new 50-minute candle. Again, will it continue the bullish run? Here's USD CAD. Again, GJ is certainly showing signs that it can continue its bullish run. Has not quite tapped the 4-hour EMA, but did, trigger our TP1 target. So after, suffering 2 losses on GJ in a row, our third setup for London session was this one, which was successful now. And we're looking to not only hit our TP2, but potentially our TP3 here, which would not only as a TP2 would break even for us for the day, but TP3 would actually bring us into profit for the day, which is great considering that we had 2 straight losses. So again, even with the first loss, we didn't lose our emotions, and we felt that it respected this range, or it was going to respect it. It didn't. We still follow our game plan, and when the small range was not respected, we went after the larger range, and the larger range definitely, did respect it to a certain degree and potentially can continue, um, on the bullish momentum here as it was, right? To respect the larger range and a larger tap on the higher time frame top end of the range. All right, so looking for the 4-hour EMA tap here, and then looking to cross the TP1 zone into TP2. Right, so we're at break even for our stops. We closed 50% of the trade, and we're letting it run to TP2. So it's just tapping right now the 4-hour EMA. This is part of the game plan here. Again, can it give us that TP2 target here, either within this current hour candle or the next, without price coming back to our entry? All right, here comes big push here. Nice. So crossing, just the EMA, but again, will it reject it? It may reject. It's a strong, confluence here on a higher time frame as well. But nonetheless, with the bullish momentum on GJ, it may cross, altogether, because that bullish momentum doesn't look like it's stopping right now. And you can see on the daily, it can definitely reach there. So I may even go to the top end of the range on the larger time frame for a TP4 even. This is looking very, very clean, guys. So I may let runners run even beyond TP3. And all this is happening within the London session, which is amazing, right? And if I didn't see GJ moving like this, I probably would not have entered the third setup here. But because of the bullish momentum, I'm definitely seeing a larger push, maybe a swing push, intraday swing push on GJ. All right, I appreciate the kind words. Take care and safe trading, and I'll see you back, hopefully, back next week on Monday. But I'm still here for the stream until we get a result. Either GJ taps our break even here, or GJ continues to push up. I mean, the certainty of GJ pushing up is likely high, but will it come down for a few pips before it gets there, or will it continue up? And I mean, this was an amazing setup here, because the limited drawdown, it was a 15 pip drawdown or a stop loss, and we barely went into 3.5 pips in drawdown, right? So a very clean, efficient setup, and that was all due to the bullish momentum on GJ. So now we're looking for a TP2 target. Again, price could reject the EMA, meaning that it will retrace here and then potentially come back up to fill the daily. So we got a little bit of the swing, intraday swing here into our streams today. So as always, something new happening here on the streams, and I welcome it. Yeah, it could be rejecting the EMA and then potentially coming back up. We do have a 4-hour candle closure. So this is the 4-hour EMA. We do have 4-hour candle closure coming up in 8 minutes. So it can certainly ride around this area and then come back up. But it is risk-free for us because we close 50% at TP1 and the rest, the stops are at break even. So everything is happening risk-free here. And again, if everything does happen fast and within this stream, and let's say price does come down here to break even, I may potentially enter another buy stop here because you can see here that it's a clean daily push here up to the daily candle wick fill here, right? So price can definitely come up here to fill that wick on the daily candle from yesterday. So because of that certainty, again, this does not happen all the time, so I would like to mention that this is not something that you will see all the time. It can happen once in a while, and I guess today is the day. All right, so it is retracing here as expected from the 4-hour EMA, but nothing unusual. We have about 7 minutes left for the 4-hour candle closure. So this is a winning trade nonetheless. Just waiting for price to either hit our stops, which are a break even, or continue upwards. So great setup here, barely 3.5 pips in drawdown. This is USD CAD. Okay, risk-free trade here. We got our intended target at least, and let's see if price pours down here or continues up. We got 6 minutes left for the 4-hour candle, for the new 4-hour candle opening. So again, we can definitely see price come right back up, or in this current candle, it just shoot up here. It's a great bullish momentum here today on GJ. All right, so the current 5-minute candle, no wick. All right, it does have no wick though, so it can certainly come back down. And it's gonna keep pushing. There's the 4-hour EMA. Let's look at the 50-minute candle here, 30-minute, 1 hour, 2 hours, and 4 hours. You can see it was a great target here for TP1, as there was a 4-hour EMA here. And, we secured our our profits here. Again, just around 4 minutes left. Could we see a bullish push here before the 4-hour candle closure? Let's see here. The price is right around our TP1 area here. Three minutes left. Alright, we're getting a small range again here with GJ. This small area here. Will that be around approximately 7-8 pips again? Now we do have the 4-hour candle closure in the next minute. So we're going to see now, will it push down and stop us out here at break even? Or will it continue its bullish run immediately? Right, so that's key here for us to survive, you know, for TP2 target. So let's see what happens here. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if GJ comes down first. Again, can't deny the bullish momentum on GJ right now. So that would work in our favor. Here it comes. No wick on the current candle. And now it's pushing down. Let's see. All right, so starting off a little bearish. And let's see if it comes back to tap the 4-hour EMA and pushes past it. All right, so with the opening right now, we are seeing a little bit of a bearish push. Again, this is not anything unexpected. We do have, again, the 4-hour EMA, which we could see price rejecting, retracing, and then coming back up. Now, the only thing in question is, will it stop us out? First by coming down, or will GJ just continue the bullish momentum right off the bat on this current opening of the 4-hour candle? It is pushing down right now, and I wouldn't be surprised if it does come all the way down. It wasn't a large stop loss or TP here, only 15 pips. Not much for GJ to cover. All right, let's look at the 5 minutes here. Yes, it can definitely come and stop us out of break even here. It's not a unrealistic possibility. It is a realistic possibility. But if, again, GJ does go bullish here, it could continue the ride up. And that's what we're looking for here. Yeah, you can see even on the 30-minute candle, it's a straight ride down. You could fill that and then continue back up. But again, that would mean, our end of the stream today. I think it was enough setups for today, right? Again, only when opportunities meet should you have more than maybe 2 setups in a given session on a smaller time frame. But again, we weren't working with the smaller time frame for this setup. This was a larger time frame range, which I caught on to with the full bullish momentum of GJ. You could see here the last 4-hour candle. It went all the way 80 pips, right? So a clean 80 pips up and did not stop. So the current 5-minute candle did not have a wick. I just realized, and we're not stopped out yet, or if at all, and it could continue back up. Let's see. Can this current candle come all the way back up? Let's look at the 5-minute here. A strong bearish push here to open up the 4-hour candle. Okay, yeah, we're just a few pips shy of breaking even now. So it's 3 pips. Still has not tapped. Again, this is a risk-free trade. We made sure to close off 50% at TP1 and put stops at break even. But if this does not tap break even, we could see this long write up on GJ. Right, so either or. It's risk free for us, so there's no doubt that we won't be affected negatively in this trade. All right, 1 minute left till the next 5-minute candle opening. Again, the current one does not have a wick, but it may just push down here. Yep, here we go. It's 2.5 pips away. See the new candle opening now. Any second now. Risk free nonetheless. Okay, that's the current 5-minute candle. No wick. So the last 5-minute candle opened with no wick on either end. But here comes GJ. Still 1 pip spread. Okay, yeah. So been tapped out here. And this trade is a close now. But for all the ones just joining, you could look at GJ coming right back up. So he may come down for a potential EMA tap here, right? But this push up here to TP3 is definitely certain to come, right? And that would be to fill up this daily candle here, to wick fill this daily candle. But this trade setup is a close now, right? So I've been stopped out. You can see even with spread, yeah, 0.8 pips away. And this can certainly come down even to the 2-hour EMA as well, right? So we lost 2 setups to GJ at the beginning of the stream. It was this range that, was a potential range that could have worked out, but it did not. Continued, came back, potential fake out here that we understood, GJ to come back down. That was another loss. And then we got this win on GJ right here to secure profits here at the top. And, we closed out with 2 losses and a single win. But overall for September, and for all those joining, you can watch the streams. We have a pretty successful record. Now this will be 21 wins overall with 7 losses, and for the month it will be now 10-4, I believe. Right, so I will update. I'll make some space for the overall record. Well, I already have space for that, but the September record as well. So every month I'll have, for every month I do want to have some space, so I can keep that in mind as well, as many of you have been asking me in DMs or comments. But I'll keep that up as well, right? But yes, we'll call it a stream for today. So we did have to break it up into 2 streams for today just because of a disconnection earlier. But for now, I'll see how I put that together if I can. But for now, I'll call it a stream. I hope you guys enjoyed, the full weeks of streams. This was my first full week on YouTube, And I'll be back again next week, Monday to Friday at 2 a.m. Eastern. That's an hour before London opening. And I hope to see you guys there. Take care and have a good weekend.